tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
All right. Oh God, can you guys even hear me now? Link for Jeff. Fuck that. All right. I didn't see very much of the Jeff stuff myself. I saw a little bit of Edwards yesterday where Nick was talking about it, and I've been in Nick's position a few times, and yeah, I don't really see the need to beat a dead horse, but of course I'm going to put my 2 cents in on it. And fuck Jeff. Just, I mean, I already stopped letting him come up here a long time ago, and yeah, I think I'm still subscribed to his channel, but I turned off notifications for him a while back, along with a bunch of other ones. And I can't tell anybody what to do, and I'm not really trying to cancel the guy, but like I suggest everybody do the same because he's not going to stop. He is not going to stop with his bullshit. Like he cannot help himself. I mean, I think he's got to. I mean, I can't diagnose anybody, but like he's got to have something that's diagnosable, if not already. Oh, you've been getting that message too. Yeah, that's an old bounty hunter trick. If you're not really sure where somebody's at, or you send them $5 on what's it called? Not MoneyGram, one of the other ones. But anyway, if you know their email address or you know that they're still using their phone number, you send them $5, and then they get the message, and you wait and see which place they pick it up at because they got to pick it up in person, and then you know for sure what town they're in at that point. But yeah, there's a bunch of them, and sometimes I don't know if it's just regular scammers or if it's people from here still trying to find out really where I'm at. It could be either one, but I will tell you, if when they come in as a text message, sometimes they mask the phone numbers. But if you look at the phone number, it'll have a code like I think 62. There's always a 2-digit code for out of a country calls, and I see 62 a lot, and that's the Philippines if I remember right. But anyway, yeah, don't fall for it. What's going on, Danielle? They're gonna drag him today. It's been like beat to death already. You know what I mean? That's. I don't want to make a whole stream about it, but I just wanted to give my opinion. If you guys, if somebody wants to come up here and talk about it, that's fine. But it's not really what I want to do today. It's a part of what made this community boring for me because something happens and there's 20 streams about it. And it's all the same shit. I do think that. I mean, 'cause they know that they wrong Bill Powell. Now they're trying to find the right one, but they can't even get my whole name right. So good, Doctor Mortician. But yeah, I heard Nick talking yesterday on Edwards, man, and I've been in that situation. That's why there's been a lot of people from here that um, you know I've stayed up all night with on the phone because they were feeling a certain kind of way, and most of it I think was legit, but there's at least one that yeah, it might all be about attention, but um, what if it's not? Guilt, because there was one years and years ago that I thought he was doing it all for attention, And I kind of blew him off a little bit, and then, he went and done it. So I won't ignore anybody that's, whatever. But yeah, I got a lot of blood on my hands over this kind of shit. Yeah, Danielle, that's it. My split personality, that thing. Like, I don't even real like I probably am all of you accounts that they're accusing me of being. I probably really am. I am just so fucked up that I don't even know it. So it's entirely possible. What is going on, Dominique? Man, I got all the pretty ladies in here tonight. The boys are back. Your presence has been requested. So yeah, I think, like I said, I quit letting Jeff come up here a long time ago. Unless we're talking shit about somebody, I kind of think it's fair to let him up then. But yeah, you know what? Uh, I'm not even kidding, because a couple of years ago, like, I was really hitting the booze and the pills pretty hard for like a few months, like pretty not every day, but pretty much every day. Um, and that's when a certain person started accusing me of being other accounts, and or not really accusing me directly, but saying it to other people, and then they were telling me about it. And like, it was, she had a pretty good argument. It just wasn't correct. I actually did uh, check my phone to make sure there weren't like other accounts that were actually me. Like, maybe when I do the ambient shit, I actually thought about that, and I looked, but I wasn't any of them. What's going on, A-Cups? What's up, Josh? What's up, Christy? I'm sorry, I forgot to go and say hello to everybody. Locks, man. God dang it, I forgot to. There's going to be some changes in per mod department, but I forgot to do. I'll get around to it one of these days. But with the really, if it wasn't for doxing, I have mods, but it is what it is. Did anything else fucked up happen the last couple of days? Shit. Somebody gave me a whole fucking Google Drive of stuff about Nanya, but I kind of looked at it a little bit, but I haven't really gone through it yet. I'll get around to that too one of these days. Apparently, this isn't her first rodeo, which, that to me was pretty obvious already. I would imagine she's been run out of a few communities already. In fact, um, I know that she's been run out of one, but again, I've not looked at the details. Jen A of the Westboro Baptist Church. I need a good baptizing. Can you help me out? I was baptized when I was a kid, but I was a kid. I mean, I understood what it was about, but I was really just doing it to satisfy the adults. And I don't know if that really counts. Probably not. FT Karen. Oh my God. I mean, everybody's got to know by now that Nanya is completely full of shit. And I've talked to. I mean, there are people that are just kind of going along with their bullshit just so that they can keep their fucking rent, which to me is stupid. Um, and there's somebody that's, you know, um, I don't know if you would call it the inner circle, but they're just, according to that person, they're just going along with her for now in case we need to use their wrench later or whatever. But I don't really do that. Um, and people are afraid to speak out because they know they're going to get dragged. That's the thing, man. I made a short about this, I think yesterday, or the day before. These fuckers have created an environment where if you don't do exactly what they want, or if you speak out about them being full of shit, they're going to drag you. And I think that's wrong. You riding home but listening? All right on, Andrea. You can ride me home, you know what I'm saying? You suggest Our Lady of Perpetual Suffering Church. I think I've been to that one, if I'm not mistaken. See, there's a difference between um, people that go along with you out of, I'm going to say love, but not necessarily love. I mean, do they love you or do they fear you? Are they doing what you want because they like you, or are they doing what you want because they fear you? Um, Love's a lot stronger. Fear is very hollow. If they're just respecting you out of fear, which isn't really even respect, at the first sign, the first chance they get, they're going to turn on your ass. But if they've got your back because they like you, that's a different story. So yeah, you can get people to do what you want by fear, and it works. And people will do what you need if they actually respect you because they like you. But again, fear is hollow. They don't really love you if you're not scared of them. Yes, and that's their style of love, which isn't really love. It's narcissism. Has anyone heard from Jeff since this late panel? I don't know. I'm not somebody he would contact anyway. Oh, is Dominique leaving us? Damn it. I mean, I don't want Jeff to really hurt himself, and I don't think he's going to, but you can only take so much, man. I mean, I've had people that, and I'll do it, but it starts making me feel the same way, when they hit you up constantly and, they want to, it takes a toll on you, especially if you find out it was just for attention. It's just, it's a hard thing to deal with. Jelly Fisher is loyal only to Lord Dragonfire. And that is both out of love and fear. People are scared to speak against Ed too. I know it's the unpopular opinion here, but it's true. And he did retaliate against some of them that spoke out, even some that didn't. Yes, LB, that you're right. Yeah, it's wrong for anybody. It's wrong across the board. But um, Now, I mean, back before, you didn't stand a chance against Ed. You really didn't. Got so many people coming at him. There's nothing from opening their mouth because they have a lot of support. I mean, think about, I sit up here and take shit. Every time I come up here, think about how easy things would be for me if I were to just denounce Ed and go hang out with the knuckle draggers, you know. But that's not my thing. Sure, I've called out a lot of people, but I don't sit there and drag them and drag them and drag them for hours at a time, day after fucking day. I mean, I see people said this shit about me too, that I'm a doxer and I dox you if you disagree. If I no, that's not fucking true. The only people I've ever doxed were, uh, and I didn't really even dox her. You know, people that were doxing other people, and I'm like, hey, if you don't knock it off, I'm not gonna make this public, but I'll shitty phone. Like I have freaking phones. Some of them pretty much brand new, and I can't. They try